We're here with Ellie Goulding. I'm so excited for you to be in studio with us.
Thanks for having me.
We love your song Lights. We play it like
Yay.
crazy.
Cool. That's awesome.
All right, so we just kind of want to get to know you. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Are you an open book?
Yeah, I'd say I am actually, yeah.
Wait, first tell everybody what you called me when you walked in. You call us
Presenters.
presenters. I think that's cool. I want to be a presenter.
Radio Will you present a radio show?
Absolutely. We present music.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm the presenter. Let's talk about kind of when you started. You grew up in a small town. Were you born and raised in the same town?
I was born in Hereford, which was like a town, like they call it a city because it's got a cathedral.
Okay.
But it's really small. And then about half an hour drive out more towards Wales is like a little village, and I grew up there.
Okay, so when did you start singing and playing instruments?
I started singing really young. I was just a singer, I was like a really like vocal child, and so I'd sing all the time. And, I'd sing any song that I could find, and I would buy CDs, and I was really into music from a young age. My mum got me into music from a young age, so but it was predominantly like electronic stuff, so it was a lot of kind of big gospel singers and stuff, because you always get like this. You always get like a featured vocalist on a big dance track or whatever, and it was kind of like that. So I always imitated those singers, and then I started discovering more singers as I grew up, Lauryn Hill and Björk, and even like Beyonce and Destiny's Child, and all that kind of like really crazy vocal stuff. And then it was only when I started. I played clarinet for years and years, and then I started playing guitar. Taught myself from about the age of 15, and then I started writing songs, and then from there I just kind of developed my own voice, and it seemed like my voice just kind of came from all these different singers. So yeah.
So I read that you wrote your first song when you were 15.
Yeah.
I mean, is that anything that ever made it on
No.
this album? Is it anything we'll ever hear?
No.
No?
It's awful. But it was the most simple thing, that I could have written.
Could you sing a little bit of it for us?
Oh God.
Come on.
It's terrible. I don't want to have to burden you with that. It's honestly terrible.
Oh, I can
I have it on my iTunes.
Oh, you do?
Somehow I got hold of it.
Okay.
But my voice it almost sounds like I'm older, even though I was 15 and I'm 25 now.
Your style has changed so much.
No, my voice has almost got like younger. It's really crazy. It sounds really nasal and really like old. Yeah.
Okay, so when you started getting influenced by the electronic sound, and that's really what influenced a lot of this record.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I started off listening to electronic stuff, and so I kind of got an ear for big dance songs. And then eventually I just went through all these different phases. Like I went through phases of discovering like really incredible like orchestral stuff, like classical stuff, then really incredible vocalists, really incredible lyrics, and like I just kept making discoveries. And I think that even though I could have probably come out as a singer earlier, people could have heard about me earlier, I think that everything on this journey has been worth, learning and worth getting to know, and that's where I am now.
Well, when your album first came out, you kicked things off big. Didn't you win 2 really big awards? Ones that Adele had won at the beginning of her career?
Yeah, myself, Adele, Florence, Jessie J won like the same award. It's funny how just women just win it. That I basically just had a really good start off in terms of like people just getting to know me, because there are people out there who are incredible singers, incredible lyricists, incredible performers, but people don't get to hear about them.
Right.
Which is a shame, and that I think that happens a lot. But I was just lucky to be one of those people that people had no choice about hearing about, because I was on TV and I was
You're like,
everywhere.
Here I am, world.
Yeah, and so people didn't have a choice. So yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the royal wedding. Can we?
We can talk a bit about it. Yeah.
Okay. So you were the only live performer.
Yeah.
So how did this come about? I mean, is Prince William just a huge fan? Yeah. Had you met him before?
Yeah. They're just both big fans. Like, there's nothing more to it. Like,
I mean, that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, if you think about like a normal a wedding between two people, and they want to have their favorite singer or performer or whatever, and I still think it's so cool of them, man, because they could have had anyone in the world. They could have had anyone in the world,
and they chose you.
They had the choice. Like they could have brought I was going to say something really weird then, but like, you know, somehow they could have like brought someone back from the dead. I don't know, but like, yeah, they had their choice of a lot of people, and I feel really grateful that they just were like, well, we want Ellie Goulding because we're a fan of her record, and it's just really nice of them. And you know, they didn't. It's a big deal. Like your wedding is a big deal.
Absolutely,
Like,
it's a very personal thing.
Yours will be unless you're married already. Yeah, you know. So it's a really personal thing. Yeah, and yeah, we were grateful to have the opportunity, and it was just one of those things we'll remember forever. And I got to sing really cool covers.
What did you sing? Give us a couple.
I sang Whitney Houston, God Rest Her Soul. I sang Dance with Somebody, and sang a Killer song.
What was their first dance song? Didn't you sing that?
Yeah, your song that was Elton John cover.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which I actually was a single in the UK, and yeah, it did really well. But yeah, it was really nerve wracking. Like me and my keyboard player kept looking at each other before they came in, just like going, oh my god. But we've met them before, you know. We've met.
Like we booked
Prince
a wedding
William.
This weekend, so not a big deal. Oh, just the royal wedding.
Yeah. But we'd met Prince William, met Prince Harry, and like, you know, I've been to. I went to an event with Prince Harry, and he's just a really nice. Like, they're just nice people, and I think that people put them up in this kind of like, whoa, they're just like not human. But
well, especially here, you're so much closer to them. So like the royal wedding was such a huge deal over here, and we all just wanted to get a glimpse. And you know, we're playing your record. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's the one who sang at their reception. So it's a cool thing.
It's crazy, but yeah, I feel like that was a real incredible thing to happen to me. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty more to come. Let's talk about. Are you working on your next album?
Yeah.
What can we expect?
It's I don't know, I'm aiming high, like
you should.
It's pretty big. Yeah, as in not as in big like big hits, as in it's a big sound.
Okay.
It's a ambitious sound, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I know is that I'm working on my record, and I'm really proud of it. Yeah.
Are you writing most of it?
Yeah, all of it.
All of it,
yeah,
everything.
All of it, yeah,
okay.
I don't ever sing other people's songs.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's a cover.
Absolutely.
I love singing covers. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just find out a couple of things that maybe we wouldn't know. Yeah. What's your favorite food?
I love Thai food.
Ooh.
A lot.
I'm having Thai food tonight.
Yeah. Had Thai food yesterday. I went to Thailand and had the most incredible, stuff with fish, like stuff that's really fresh and tastes really clean. Not like a big greasy curry or whatever, but yeah, I love Thai food. I love sushi. I love just salad, good salads, avocado and loads of stuff.
Well, you're a really healthy person because I know you're a runner.
I'm not that healthy. I just had a cookie.
But I know you're a runner. You, at one time I read, had a goal about running a marathon. Have you done that yet?
No.
Are you working on it?
Yes.
So how often do you run?
I'm running a half marathon this year.
Okay.
I think, unfortunately, next year is going to have to be my marathon year. Unless I can...
Well, you're kind of busy, I'm working
busy,
on an album.
I'm putting everything into the next record, as I did with the first record. So I run as much as I can, but... to do a marathon, it's like it's like dedication. It's like you can't, apart from your job, you can't put effort into anything else. You've got to really commit to it because it's a huge deal. Like half marathon is difficult, but like a full marathon is like a whole different ball game. So
I won't ever be doing either of those.
Oh, you should do a half marathon.
Oh yeah.
Can I just tell you how amazing it feels at the end of a half marathon? Like you'll feel like you want to do another one straight away.
I'll take your word for it.
This is completely not a comparison at all, but like. My drummer Joe, his beautiful wife Hayley gave birth about 9 months ago, and straight away she wanted another baby. Even after all the childbirth and everything,
you forget the pain.
Yeah, she wanted another one straight away. And as soon as you finish half marathon, you want to do another one straight away, and you feel a real sense of accomplishment, of achievement, and. It's just, you live once, man. You should do it. You should do it. It's
all right,
easy.
I'll let you know if I do.
All you have to do is start doing some 6-7 mile runs. And
oh, okay. I'm going to be heading there.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. Get a trainer.
I love it. She's like, so me and Nike, we just are always hanging out. And
6 miles isn't that long. It's like Central Park all the way around. Like that's 6 miles.
I love everybody laughs.
Yeah.
Okay, so the running thing you're into, let's see. Who's your favorite artist right now? Like who's the person that you like turn your iPod on and that's the your favorite right now? I know you probably have lots.
I do have a lot. At the moment I'm listening to myself because I'm trying to I'm trying to suss out the next record, so
Yeah.
I'm listening to my new stuff loads, and it sounds really like
So I am my favorite right now.
narcissistic, but I promise you it's for a good reason. You know, you've got to, if you're making songs, you've got to make stuff that you want to listen to. You've got to make,
Absolutely.
you know, the stuff that you make is completely controlled by you and completely like manufactured by you. So every single thing in it should be something that you really enjoy, and therefore it should make sense that you really love your music. So I listen to myself. I've always got Björk on my iPod, always. Okay. I've got The Weeknd, I've got Drake, I've got a lot of like dubstep kind of stuff. Gosh, what do I listen to? I've got, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I listen to some folk stuff. Like, there's a singer, Anna Brun, she's like a folk singer. I think she's from like Norway. There's loads of stuff. But
just an all-around music lover.
Yeah, I love so much stuff.
Oh my gosh, you are so cute. I love your accent.
Thank you.
If I was going to run 6 miles, I'd want to run 6 miles with you.
It's easier than it sounds. Honestly, once it's done, you'll be like, what? I can't believe I just ran 6 miles. And then if you can do 6 miles, you can do 13 miles. Simple as that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so when do we think we'll be able to hear something from your new record?
Soon. Very soon. Sooner than you might think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Ellie
you guys.
Goulding. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, my love.